of all, I just want to introduce myself. Dave Waldron is my name. I'm a senior business consultant with a company called Cloudstrong. So, as you can imagine by the name, everything that's cloud and IT, that's what we do. Just in terms of the introduction, our marketing guy is also a part-time comedian, as you can see from the headline of the presentation itself, the cloud, good, bad and ugly. It's basically to give an overview of the different types of scenarios and IT implementations within SMEs throughout Ireland. What works, what doesn't work, and what's the best fit for a typical small to medium enterprise. And again, at the end of the day, there's a number of key elements and attributes to any IT solution in a company, and if it's cloud, if it's on-premise, it has to add value to the business. If it doesn't add value, well then it's not worthwhile implementing. So there has to be a reason why you go cloud, be it in terms of data security, extra mobility, extra performance, mobility, maybe on multiple sites. There's a varying number of reasons. And I'm just going to skip over this. Basically, it's just a brief overview of Cloudstrong. We won the Microsoft Ireland Hosting Partner of the Year last year, 2015, which was a nice rubber stamp accolade to say that we're good at what we do. So, every client and every SME that we call into, we also do what's called a site survey or assessment. So that assessment, as you can see from the slide, we get under the company's DNA. So we get to find out the culture of the company, how the company operates in terms of their employees, with their clients, with their internal IT systems, and get a full understanding how all of those aspects in terms of sales, in terms of marketing, in terms of working with their clients, how everything works together and how we can piece it together and improve it from an IT aspect. So how do you know if cloud is the right fit for your business? Well, there's a number of key factors really that you would have to stipulate as extremely important before you can even consider going cloud. So broadband is the lifeblood of any cloud solution, number one. So if the broadband isn't adequate enough in terms of latency and the ping time, well then it's probably not going to be an ideal fit. So there's situations whereby you need exceptionally good broadband, and even 8 megabytes, 2 megabytes of broadband would be sufficient for an Office 365 solution. So for example, if you're an SME and you have a server, and on that server you have email, you have file sharing, you have applications, it could be a case that you move your emails to the cloud with Microsoft Office 365. You might move your file share to Microsoft Azure or to another file sharing solution, and you could leave the applications and everything else that goes with it on site, all dependent on the actual requirements, such as the broadband, the actual speed and the processing power that's needed for those applications as well. So the site assessment is crucial to actually dictate which of those is best. Full cloud solution where you can eliminate your server, hybrid solution, you could have some aspects of your IT in the cloud and the other aspects on-premise, or it could be just a full on-premise solution. There can be issues such as legacy software, it could be legacy hardware, so you might have a scenario whereby it could be a doctor's practice and they might have dot matrix scanners, or it could be a legal firm and they might have older legacy applications inbuilt, and in terms of migrating it to a cloud environment it could be extremely complex and not too cost effective. So there's multiple reasons as to why someone or an SME would go cloud or go hybrid or go on-premise. So in terms of the types of solutions that are out there, everyone knows Microsoft. So you've got the Microsoft Office 365, which is a fantastic package for email, file share, and your Microsoft Office suite. So you can get it for up to 5 devices per employee, be it on your cloud desktop, your local, your laptop, your iPad, whatever it is. In terms of Microsoft Azure, this is again, as you can imagine, within a data center environment, it's a slice of a server. So you may have 10, 20, 30 employees, and they may be utilizing an on-premise server from multiple sites. With Azure, it replicates everything that you do on premise, except it's in a secure data center environment. So it's no different, apart from the fact that you can dictate the exact requirements that you need in terms of gigabytes of RAM, processing power, number of users, and you can easily scale up and scale down as you want. Security and firewalls, in terms of protecting your data, and this is a common misconception that the cloud is somehow unsecure, which couldn't actually be further from the truth. I mean, it's at the end of the day, if you have your on-premise server sitting on the windowsill at the back end of an office, and not just from an outside perspective, but from a threat perspective, if you don't have an adequate firewall protection, or you don't have adequate antivirus protection, you're very much prone on-premise. In the same way, if you didn't have adequate protection in the cloud, be it Azure rights management or extra firewall protection or maybe two-factor authentication. So it's really down to the measures you put in place, and it's down to company policy as well. So in terms of protecting your company data, it's really down to each company and each organization how they operate and how secure, how sensitive it is, and do you as an SME owner want your sensitive information getting into the wrong hands? Obviously no one wants that. So there's multiple ways of adhering to it, such as Azure rights management, which for example would mean that if you sent out a file to a client, you can dictate that client cannot copy that file locally or onto any other device. They only have rights to actually read it. They don't have rights to modify it, they don't have rights to transfer it, copy it, download it. So these are all ways of preventing information going astray and getting into the wrong hands. And again, in terms of email protection, you can have apart from SSL encryption, you can have extra measures in place to ensure that emails don't get forwarded outside of the person that you're actually emailing it to. So there's extra measures that are there that you can ensure that data is safe and protected. In the same way with mobile devices, and which bring your own device becoming a popular term in the last number of years, and people have iPads, they have Microsoft Surface, they have laptops, and data tends to be spread on multiple devices within organizations. So in the same way as I was saying about the emails, you can actually have a rule whereby none of that information can be downloaded locally. It can be based in the cloud, viewed on your local device, but not actually downloaded onto the device. And you can have extra features such as remote wipe. So if an employee leaves the organization, you can just lock it down and you can wipe that device remotely whenever needed. I'm not going to get into the technical aspects of Windows Server and how it works in a cloud environment, but just to give you an idea, if you did want to move into a full cloud environment, it basically replicates your Windows 7 or your Windows 8 or Windows 10 environment as it stands now. The only difference being you can access your cloud desktop from any device, any PC, any laptop, any smartphone, any tablet device. And it just means that in terms of remote access, you can work from multiple sites. You can have this the peace of mind to know that if you do lose your laptop or if something happened to it or there's a malfunction, all you do is you go onto a new PC or an old PC for that matter, log into your web browser, and you have your Windows 7 or 8 or Windows 10 desktop up in front of you again. So it adds an extra layer of protection, and in terms of business continuity, that's what it gives the company as well. And you can do that not just for the server, but you can do it for particular applications. So if you had something like Harvest, or if you had a Sage or a Relay product or something like that, you can actually publish that application in the cloud. So only that application can be accessed from your laptop. And again, if you lose your laptop, if it breaks, it's a dumb terminal device. You just jump onto a new PC, new laptop, and you're back up and running immediately. So that's kind of it. So it's essentially business anywhere. So as you can see there, it gives an extra element of mobility if that's required for users, if they want to access the work at home or multiple sites, and you don't need a VPN connection to get onto a server in head office location. You don't have the lag and issues that you might have with inherent VPN connections. And you can protect your data, and you can manage the devices for your employees to give that corporate element to it. And again, it's all at an SME cost-effective rate as well. And global access anywhere. So that's pretty much it. That's what we do. That's the solutions we provide. So if anyone has any questions. No? Okay. Thank you.